What's up guys? For today's watch review, all the way from Germany, we're taking a look at the KHS Inceptor digital steel watch. So let's get right into it. Starting off with price, on their webpage this goes for 99 euros. Translated to US dollars, I don't really know. All I know is that out the door after shipping and handling, I ended up spending about $150. Let's do a quick 360. Here's the side and then the other side. And then let's take a look at it without the strap. Here's what you're looking at without the NATO band. The NATO band does come with the watch, so pretty cool. Screw down case back, which is also always a great thing. Taking a look at those dimensions, across the case we're looking at 46 millimeters and then a height of 12.8 millimeters and then a lug to lug of 53.7 millimeters. For weight, surprisingly it's not too bad considering it's all metal frame, but it comes in at around 105 grams or 3 5/8 ounces. And here's how it sits on my 7.5 inch wrist. Now going over functions and features, starting out from the outside and working our way in. We've got a stainless steel case, and that's all inclusive. So the case and the buttons and the case back, that's all stainless steel. Working our way in, the crystal is a mineral hardened glass. And then underneath that, we've got a standard digital quartz movement. I couldn't actually find which specific one, but to me it doesn't matter. Digital quartz, it's all the same. And that is all enclosed in a case that gives you 100 meters of water resistance. Going over the main display, right there at the top, you can see that you've got the day of the week and calendar data. And then right there in the middle, you've got your main time. And then on the bottom, you've got your running second hand. And going over the different modes, we've got stopwatch, your alarm, adjust mode, and that is it, which is actually really great for a digital watch. It's simple and not too complicated. We've also got a backlight here, which you can access through this button. And as you can see on the screen, it's a beautiful backlight, very pleasant, not too bright, but not dim at all. Taking a look at the case back again, underneath there we've got a lithium battery that will last you for 3 years, or at least that's what it's rated for. And in my experience with these watches, they always assume that you're going to be pressing the light button and using the functions at least once per day. And in my experience, that doesn't really actually happen. So the battery normally lasts much longer than what it's rated for. Some other features of note are that this watch is also resistant to magnetic fields, and also it is ISO 1413 certified, or the watchmaking equivalent, the NIHS 91 TAC 10 certified, which is the accidental shock certification. So how they test this is by letting the watch free fall and receiving an impact on either the 9 o'clock or the 3 o'clock side of the watch face, and also on the crystal. How far they drop it, I'm not too sure, but unless you're intentionally trying to destroy the watch, it's good to know that it can survive just a standard fall from maybe table height. Now just going over some of my personal thoughts. Well, number one, if you follow my channel, you know that I absolutely love digital stainless steel watches because they're not too common, at least nowadays they aren't, and it just adds another level of quality because you can't compare steel to plastic, right? Like plastic is never going to feel of a higher quality than steel. At least that's what I think, and I'm pretty sure most people will agree with me. Even just holding it in your hands or wearing it on your wrist, you will immediately feel the difference in quality, that density and that heft. And it's not too heavy, but because it is denser, you feel it, and it's a very satisfying feeling on your wrist. Another thing that I really like about it that makes this watch so fun is it's kind of an obscure watch. Unless I've just been completely out of the loop here, I've never heard of this company, KHS. You know, maybe it's bigger in Germany because, you know, obviously that's where it's from. But you don't really see this watch in America. And so it was such a pleasant surprise to find it. And I've got these other two watches here because these are also sort of obscure, right? They're not too big in the watch community. And that's what makes them so awesome. Finding a digital watch that's all metal, completely awesome, it really does make this hobby so much more exciting. Now, as a tactical watch, I think KHS did a very good job here. Number one, it's rugged and durable, and it's got the specifications that a tactical person would need, such as the shock resistance certification, the 100 meters of water resistance, and then of course that steel case, so it's going to be able to survive, you know, a thrashing. You can knock it around a tank or, you know, a Humvee, whatever, and it'll be just fine. Another thing that a tactical watch needs to be is simple to use, because I can only imagine under a firefight, you're probably not thinking too clearly as far as the intricacies of a complex computer. So having something that only tells the time with very big, bold numbers, and then has a very simple, easy to use stopwatch, you know, that's gotta be a great thing and very useful. Also, just the color scheme, it's not like a polished finish, so it doesn't reflect light that much. You've got a very dull, I guess you almost want to call it like a powder finish, but you can also get black on black, and I'm pretty sure there's plastic versions too. But either way, you know, it's not like a shiny, glimmery showpiece. It's a very useful, purpose-driven watch. The Nato Strap is also fantastic. I am a sucker for Nato straps, but this one feels of a higher quality than your standard Nato straps, which are normally all very good. This one just feels like slightly better. The keepers right here are great. You know, it's just all very tight fitted together, and like I said before, it just feels better than your standard Nato strap. And if you haven't already seen that beautiful negative display, I mean, look at how sharp those numbers are coming through. What you're seeing on the screen is what you're gonna see with the naked eye, and it's beautiful. You've got huge watch companies like Casio and Timex that don't even make watch displays as sharp as this, and it's just a fantastic thing. And the icing on the cake here is the price. If you're in the military or you're a first responder or, you know, law enforcement, you're not making millions of dollars. So having a watch like this at a very budget-friendly price is a beautiful thing. Even ordering it all the way from America, so I had to pay $50 more, I was still, you know, only out $150. And while that's not the cheapest digital watch you can get, it's more than affordable, more than realistic to buy for somebody in the military or law enforcement or first response. Another thing I want to share with you guys is the box that it comes in. Normally I don't care about the box, but I figured this is just, you know, something kind of cute, so I wanted to share it with you. But here it says, "Thank you for putting your trust in KHS. Please come back healthy from your missions." And on the other side, I'm assuming it says the same exact thing, but in German. And, you know, that's awesome. I think that's a really cool thing. Yeah, it's a business, right? They're trying to make money, but they didn't have to do that. And it's just a little touch of caring from a company that I think will really make the customer very loyal to them. And so, you know, keep it up. I really like that. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about the KHS Inceptor. It's a very pleasant surprise. I'm very happy that I was able to find this. I don't even remember how I found it, but like I said, I'm glad I did. I do definitely recommend it to anyone that needs a watch. But also, if you are sort of into that tactical style, you know, you could do way worse than KHS. This is an awesome brand, awesome company, and if you like all metal digital watches, then I recommend this one. So that's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.